Hey, how's it going? This is Aiden of Studio Raphael. Today, the plan is to write a song together. Hopefully in this, you can see some of the ways that I'm thinking, maybe break through some of your own blocks as well, and from it, maybe gain some inspiration to write your own music. I like to start things off with some of my own design creative cards. I use these just to sort of get the creative brain flowing and just dive right into the process. So, we're just going to randomly pick 2 cards without looking. The first chord is B minor. The second chord is, just off the top, C7. All right, C7, B minor. And if at any point in time you have questions, throw them down into the comments. Let us know. If you have any insights for yourself as well, throw them in there. This is a creative collaborative process. We're all helping one another out here. That's what it's all about here at Studio Raphael. Without further ado, let's write this song. So, first things first, B minor, C7. The goal here is to write the song in about 20 to 25 minutes. We're not aiming for perfection. We're just trying to write something. This is pro songwriting tip number 1. Don't worry about getting it perfect. Sometimes the song will come through absolutely perfectly. Sometimes all we're looking for is just the structure. Sometimes we just need to hear what the song sounds like, and then the words will come together a bit later. So, let me grab my guitar. Squeaky chair, I tell you. All right, so we got our 2 chords, right? B minor. Is that B minor? No, this is B minor. I've never actually written with B minor, so I'm kind of excited to try this. And C7. Now, if you're a part of Studio Raphael, you would know that we do monthly songwriting themes. This month is all about momentum, so I'm going to try and find a way to sort of mix that into the songwriting process. First and foremost, when we're writing, the most important thing is just to ground ourselves into a state of presence. So, we want to be in the moment. When we're writing a song, we want to be right here, right now. We are writing from where we're feeling. That is where we can capture the momentum of the moment. So, right now, let's get into it. B minor. So the challenge of writing with B minor is the capo here. Well, the finger capo. What do we call it again? Barring. I'm barring. So what it's kind of forcing me to do now is think in a way of like, okay, well, how can I use the bar to my advantage? Sometimes barring chords actually makes my fingers hurt a lot. I'm hoping that doesn't happen right now, but we'll see. So the sort of back and forth repetitive nature of this little riff here kind of makes me think of something that's more like a chorus. It sort of sits in the middle of something rather than being at the start. In a sense, I'm listening for where the wave begins. Where does the moment begin, right? So if I start from this chord, B minor, that doesn't feel like a home chord. That feels like somewhere that I'm leaning into from somewhere, to me at least, but it doesn't feel like where the song starts. So what I'm going to try and do right now is sort of tap into where the song starts, and that probably has something to do with C7, but it's not C7 itself. So I'm just kind of exploring with the chords, seeing what sounds right, seeing what sounds nice. It sort of takes me a while to actually find words. It's kind of just getting into the fun of the creation first, and then the words and the melody and these things sort of start to fall in place. But I need to find the frame of the song while always sort of keeping in mind where I'm at and the direction I want to go in. So D kind of feels like a nice place to start right now. I don't know why, but just when I feel into the moment, D feels right. No, but I don't want to go down that way. Maybe that's where the C7 sort of gets thrown in. Oh, now it stays on D for 8, and then it goes C, D. So how did okay, let's take a moment here, right? Like, how did I find all that? Where did that sort of come from, right? I started with sort of scavenging around that B minor and whatever other chord that is there. I don't know. I'm not good at identifying bar chords. If anybody knows, feel free to throw it in there, right? But I kind of just started by playing around with that. Notice that that's not really where my song starts. So I have C7, and I know that C7, I'm not using the bar for that. So in some way, shape, or form, this song has to not include bar chords. But C7, that's not really where I'm starting the song. So when I just kind of start playing around, G doesn't really feel like the place, but D does. D feels like the right place to start. And I kind of just have to trust that, and I kind of just have to honor that. And I just got to use it. So that's how we ended up here. And then the next natural chord that seemed to happen was C and then G. And that's just how it goes, right? Like, it's not about overthinking here. It's just about listening, being in and of the process and honoring it and moving with it, flowing with it, allowing the expression to happen through me rather than trying to force the expression. So let's continue. So, okay. See, this is where it's like a lot can happen during the songwriting process. What am I doing right now? Sorry. There's a hair on my tongue. What I'm doing right now is basically I've found the chords. I found sort of a sonic structure. So I'm trying to hum melody over top of it with the hopes that words start coming to me. Sort of a word that's sitting in my head is sun, like the sun. So something like the rising sun. Yeah, let's just, now that I'm kind of finding that, I'm going to see what words start falling into place. Back to D. That's like our intro right there. We'll just let that be. The sun, oh, like the sun. Feeling like the sun. That's whatever, right? And this is the part where it's like, I don't like want to overthink this too much. There's no point in overthinking it. I just need something here, and then I can always come back to it and shape it. Sometimes a song like happens so fast, and it's just like, it's there. You don't need to think about the words. It just kind of happens. Other times it takes a little longer, and that's just the nature of the process. You know, sometimes you get the perfect idea like that, and other times it takes a little while longer and you got to do some chiseling, but somewhere in there is the idea, and that's just what we're carving. That's what we're getting to. Feeling like the sun. Something like that feels right. Other things that you can listen for that I'm doing here. His hair. I think we got it. Maybe not. Working with strumming patterns, changing up strumming patterns, changing up melody patterns, things that are just always keeping the song flowing and interesting. So just you can listen for where that's happening in the process. And of course, if there's any questions, throw them in the comments. That's the best place for me to fill you in on the process and help clarify anything that's going on there. I'm feeling walking way too far. Wow, wow. And this is also okay. What I'm being wary and cautious of right now is not doing too many words, right? There's one way to do it that's like, or there's like, it's kind of like more of a crowdy style anthem type of thing where, you got people na 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 na. It's kind of cool, but like maybe we'll add that in after. But like the point being here that it's good just to be cautious of like where your notes are going and how you're filling in the space. Are you filling in the space too much? Do you want to leave some empty space? This is a difficult one for finding the words, but that's kind of where you get to watch the process, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I've been feeling like the sun, like everyone's. I'm wondering. Okay, fine. Let's just write it. I've been feeling like the sun. Sometimes what's easier as well is when I just like sing and write, and then the words will just kind of start flowing. I'm feeling like the sun, like everyone. I've been waiting for some fun. Da-da-da. And then I kind of want to like switch it between na na na. I'm just gonna write na na na, and we'll see what happens. Wait for some fun. Na na na. Walking the sunshine every day. Got me feeling all the things, all kinds of ways. And it's hard, it's fun when you're having fun. Okay, these are just filler words right now, but what you can hear I just did there in the third line is like sort of speeded up. So it's like, I'm feeling like the sun, like everyone. I've been waiting for some fun. No, no, no. Walk in the sunshine every day. Got me feeling all the things, all kind of ways. It's fun when you're having fun. Then we're gonna go back. Dude, I've been thinking all about what life could really be. I don't know. These words are just very placeholder. But sometimes maybe if I find the chorus, it'll help me fill out the words in the verse there. So we're just going to try this out here. You ready? I've been feeling like the sun, like everyone. I've been waiting for some fun. Oh, na na na. Walk in the sunshine every day, got me feeling all the things, all kind of ways. It's fun when you're having fun. I've been thinking all about what life. If I kind of go back to the sun. And that's where it feels like, okay, so we kind of have like this interesting like na 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 interlude in the middle, and then sort of another verse area, and then another smaller na na na, and then we go to the B minor area, right? It's just gonna be a short little interlude. Like the sun. So kind of the B minor area. And okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm actually just avoiding words altogether, and I'm just trying to find the song structure. That's it. It's kind of like the nature of songwriting, right? Is like sometimes you're looking for structure, sometimes you're looking for words, sometimes you're just trying to, you're always hooking on to different pieces to help you discover the frame of the song. And then you're just doing everything to fill it in. It's kind of like almost doing the interior design of a house, right? So what we're doing right now is creating the architecture for the house. And then we're going to start filling it in with the different furniture and painting it and making it look like a more fully furnished home. But what we're really doing right now, is just laying out that structure. So this is like the B minor and other chord, I don't know, for a bit. And then we go to C7, and then back to na 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 na. And then we're gonna do a slower spot of the verse. All right, then we go to do 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 we're going back to the na na na. I kind of like the na na na. It's interesting. I've never really written that into a song before, but I like it in this one. So like that na 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 na. And we could just like end it there. I don't know. I'm kind of like in this interesting spot these days of not overdoing the amount of verses that I do, sort of a thing. I'm like, look, traditional song structure, amazing. Verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro, whatever. Like, yeah, that's out there. And you can totally do that. But it's a formula. It works. But how can we challenge ourselves to dive a little deeper and go into what we're feeling in the moment? You know, I'm not going to change my song because there's a formula out there to make it work. The whole reason why inventions happen is because people stray from the formula. So if you want to make a song that is like your unique song, then stop thinking about the formula and just make the music. Okay, from the top, we're going to see what happens here. Do-do-do-do. I've been feeling all kinds of ways these days. You see? And this is the part where it's like words start to just kind of fall back into place. I'm feeling all kinds of ways these days, right? And like we didn't need those words. We just needed something there. So that way we didn't stop and start overthinking the process and being like, oh, this song sucks and I can't go anywhere with it. No, just work with it, right? Let it happen. Stop thinking about it and just do it. I've been feeling all kinds of ways these days. I'm thinking about all the ways the brain walking in. Okay, but like it's still difficult. I'm feeling all kinds of ways these days. I've been reading, I've been wishing, I've been thinking, So like a lot of the time lyrically I'll sort of follow the same sort of theme because that's just kind of how my mind works, but everyone's different. I've been feeling all kinds of ways these days. And I've been thinking about all the... It's like I want to rhyme about all the bays, lays, phase, drays, tays, says, pays, maze. I've been stuck in this labyrinth maze. Oh, labyrinth. I know it's labyrinth, but there's a teacher of mine that always used to say labyrinth, and that's just it's stuck in my head now. I've been feeling all kinds of ways these days, and I've been stuck in the perpetual maze of the phase. A phase. I feel all kinds of ways these days, and I've been stuck in the stupid maze. A phase, right? It kind of starts to feel like it's about the perpetual going in circles of society in the world and kind of getting stuck in certain ideas and thoughts. That's kind of what's coming to me at the moment. Feeling all kinds of ways these days, and I'm stuck in a stupid maze. The phase. Walk in the darkness of the lying. Can't stop without life putting up a fight. Oh, my phone. It pays to raise. I don't know. But I like how it kind of goes back to the rhyme there. Walk in the darkness of the light, can't stop without putting up a fight. It stays. It's ways. I don't know. Walking, I'm feeling all kinds of ways these days, and I'm stuck in a stupid maze phase. Walk in the darkness of the light, can't stop without putting up a fight. I'm saved. Oh, so that's the next one. I'm waved. I'm saved. Yeah. Tired of the endless. Tired of this endless, exhausting race. Can't keep trying to put on a face, right? Tired of this endless, exhausting race. Can't keep trying to put on a face. I'm traced, erased. Do the words have to make sense? No, not really. But it's kind of nice when they do. But this is the part where it's like, that feels like it's more of a story. That feels more structured. So we're going to work with that and keep it going. I've been feeling all kinds of ways these days. And I've been stuck in a stupid maze. The phase. Walk in the darkness of the light, can't stop without putting up a fight. I'm waved, I'm saved. Tired of this endless exhausting race, can't keep trying to put on a face. I'm traced, erased. Na. But then that goes way too fast, right? Like, I still like this. It needs work, but I like the structure of it, right? It's better. It sounds more put together. I'm feeling all kinds of ways these days, and I've been stuck in the stupid maze, a phase. Walk in the darkness of the light, can't stop without putting up a fight. I'm waved, I'm saved. Tired of this endless exhausting race. Can't keep trying to put on a face. I'm traced, erased. And but the song keeps going like, but the songs in my head like, but the songs in my head like, but the songs in my head like, right? Something like that. In my head like. But the songs in my head like na 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 na. So this is like, I guess the concept or idea behind doing something like this is like something to sing with the crowd, but I'm going a lot faster than I think people normally would. Like you think of like the popular ones of like Hey Jude, na 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 na. It's like kind of got more pace between it. This is like na 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 na. I don't know. I like it. So that must mean somebody else would, right? But the songs in my head like na 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 na. And it's stays and goes like na 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 na. Stays, it goes like na 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 na. The way the days, something like that. Okay, that brings us into a bit of a second verse. Now, before this video starts getting too long, I don't necessarily need to write the whole thing, so let's kind of switch into the chorus area, or whatever we want to call it. It's like, we're gonna play this, and then we're gonna go to that B minor section. It's kind of interesting because it's two chords, but they're basically the same thing. And it goes like and like oohs and ahs, yeah, I don't know, they kind of feel like cop out to me. I want to find like a nice word. And then the way the wave, and like I want to bring the momentum piece into it. The wave, is crashing down, something like that. Okay, we're gonna go back to the top here. We're gonna see what this sounds like, and yeah, from the intro, this is where we're at. I've been feeling all kinds of ways these days, and I've been stuck in a stupid maze, the phase, walk in the darkness of the light, can't stop without putting up a fight. I'm waved, I'm saved, tired of this endless exhausting race, can't keep trying to put on a face. I'm traced, erased, but the songs in my head like na 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 na. It stays like na 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 na. But then it kind of needs to go back still, so we're just gonna play it. Na 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 na. Cool. I'm fine with that for now. I don't think we need to do much more than that. Whew. I might come back, I might finish it off, but it kind of gives you that idea of like what the writing process is for me, what it looks like. Obviously, this one is a bit unfinished. My goal wasn't necessarily to finish a song here, just to go through the process with you. What I would do next is basically at this point, like, run it a bunch of times and just keep trying things out and see what's awkward and see what fits and see where I can replace words and see where I can simplify. It really is that like chiseling, fine-tuning process from here. So if this is something that you think I should finish, let me know. I would gladly go back to it and maybe even record how I would record it. That's something else that I do. I'm an audio engineer by trade. The goal here is to build up a community of songwriters and musicians that we get to work together, we get to write together, record together. This is a dream and a passion of mine. It's been a long time coming, and my goal is just that by being more open and vulnerable with my process, I can connect with more people in theirs, and we can really create this beautiful, cultivating community of songwriters who are all coming together to share, uplift one another, and just show how much beauty there is in all of our voices. So, my name's Aiden. Thanks for tuning into this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, as I've said multiple times, please throw them down into the comments. If you want to try this challenge out for yourself as well, do it and tag us, please. I'd love to hear what your songs end up turning out like. We can share it on the studio Instagram. That's studio.raphael_. You could have seen that in the video. There's always ways that I'm looking to support the songwriters of this community. So just be a part of it, and we're just going to keep going from here. Thanks so much for tuning in, and hopefully I'll see you around the studio sometime. Take care.